So namaste everyone, my name is Bhavishya Biswar and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today we are here to talk about something very special. Yeah, each and everything is special, but yeah, today it's a bit more special. So we are here to discuss about a movie. Movie review? No, not at all. I'm not going to be a spoiler. I wish all of you to go for that movie of like an eye-opener movie, not said by me, but yeah, said by like Sudha Murthy ji, and also a special screening was done by the President of India, Draupadi Murmu. Which movie am I talking about? Any guesses by all of you? Any one of you? Sitare Zameen Par. Yes, Sitare Zameen Par movie of Amir Khan, one of the most recent movies released, and why it touched me and why am I talking about it here? Yeah, so being a social worker, a change maker, and yes, most importantly, a special educator as well. I believe and I think that this is not just my responsibility, but yeah, as a social responsibility as well to talk about good movies, like awareness spreading movies. So okay, so I will not like tell a lot about that movie because I wish all of you to go and watch that movie. It's a lovely movie, and yeah, definitely family movie, inspiring movie, and hmm. but I will share the key takeaways and the points which moments which you touched me specifically. Yes, so initially just giving a small gist or like an overview of it. mm, the movie is about a coach, a basketball coach, who is just wonderful. He's amazing in his work, and then what's the issue with him? So basically, actually there's no issue, but yeah, there's some issue. um, he is having like he is a bit short term temperament. Used to get irritated very soon, and yes, for this sort of reckless behavior he just gets some sort of punishment in which he has to teach to special kids who are suffering with neurodiversity. So right now I won't be telling about what is these terms. Neurodiversity means autism spectrum disorder means, and ADHD, and a lot more. First, I wish all of you to go through that movie, and then maybe someday we can discuss all about it. So then, yeah, so he gets the punishment to go and teach those kids. So now his job is to teach them. He goes and he starts. So initially he was like, having pity for them and all those things. And once he enters the class, all those pittiness, it goes away. And then what's shown in the movie is like how he, tackles with his those what all like transformation he goes through, and it's it's not that the special kids that learn something from him, but yes, that's the coach. The coach role is played by Amir Khan, who actually learned from those special kids, and we can learn a lot. Like the special things like skills, a lot more characteristics which they are equipped with. We normal people cannot be. Yeah, like they are of another another next level. And okay, so yeah, so I my key takeaway, I'll share it in the, and though I have already shared it indirectly right now, like a few moments before. So right now what we will be discussing is so this Amir Khan, along with all those temperaments and bit like anger issues, he was also having claustrophobia. And yeah, among his like students, there was one guy who was suffering from aquaphobia, and yeah, we'll be someday discussing all these terms and a lot more. Then what happens, like yeah, learning is done and like so much is done. There's a basketball tournament going on, how everyone manages with it, like timing and learning and financially as well, and a lot more. And I would just request all of you to go and watch that movie. Why to watch that movie? Yeah, so there has been lot you can see lot, we are talking a lot about inclusion and all those things. uh, as per the new government like national education policy as well, like inclusivity is there, and there has been a lot of rules and regulations, and the United Nations is talking about this. There's one, like United Nations volunteers, there was one event known dance for inclusion, and which took place not right now, but yeah, a few like 1 to 2 years back. Yeah, I was privileged to be a part of it, to volunteer for that. And but inclusion doesn't comes like talking about it, me talking about you, you talking about it. me talking about it, you talking about it, and like all of us having a discussion, a meeting going on, forming the laws and policies. But it actually comes about by implementing those things. So like there's not going to be any sort of need of rules and regulations. Why not? Because that's their in like this that's their inherited right. Inclusivity should be there. Why it should be there? How we can reach out to it? And so these are the things we need to ponder upon it, that how we can make things accessible. Not we don't need, the world doesn't need any sort of laws and regulations, because that's their right. It should be there because we can learn from them, they can learn from us. So yeah, it should be there. And my so it's time for sharing my key takeaways. So one of the things which I like most about this movie is that, like, watch movie and like most of the movies, like they will be pitying on, showing some sort of pity, some sort of humbleness and all. So they will be talking, putting a lot of pityness and all those, bichara type दिखा रखा है altogether. But in true fact, they are not bichara. They are much more independent than us. So in that movie, you can see like variety of, not just variety of disorders. You can see, if you are very well aware of it, you can even differentiate very nicely. And then how, but still how they are united, and like they're creative thinkers, and things to a normal human being can learn from them, being happy and all those skills. And in fact, time management and hard working, smart working, all those things, they that are shown in that movie. And the best part, like, yeah, as I told you, the thing which touched me the most was that they were not shown as the object of, like, someone needs to like pity, or like that sort of Siapa wasn't there. No scene as per that. They were very well shown independent, and yeah, their strength was shown. And strength and power, and like lot more. And so that's it for right now. I request all of it again, once again, to go and watch that movie. And yeah, bye bye for right now.